Hello, hello. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, coming to you today with the Diabetic Minute for everyone who wants to get and stay healthy. And today we're going to talk about how we're going to stay healthy by making sure that we have what we need to make a healthy meal. So I'm talking about healthy staples that you should have in your kitchen if you want to prepare fresh, nutritious meals, right? Things you can keep in your pantry or your freezer or your refrigerator, and that last a while. So let's talk about some of the things that you might have so you can always be ready to create good meals or snacks for your family or for yourself. Here's some ideas for you. These are all good ideas. They're all healthy ideas, and they all last a good while in that pantry, freezer, or refrigerator. First is dried or canned beans, lentils, and they actually are one of the healthiest foods that you can eat. They have tons of fiber, they're very nutritious, and they're extremely long-lasting. Good thing to have on your shelf. Second would be nuts, seeds, nut butters. You can keep nuts if you want on the shelf, or you can put them in the refrigerator or freezer to last even longer. Nut butters generally don't have all the oil or sugar that sometimes is in our peanut butter and things. Third thing would be grains. Grains are like brown rice and oats and quinoa, bulgur, those kind of things that you can use in recipes, create something in a minute. Grains, whole grains, are good for us, right? So brown rice and, no, excuse me, I got away from myself. Yeah, in the grains, rice and the bulgur and the oats and the quinoa, they all have great fiber. That's part of the reason why they're so good for you. Next would be frozen fruits and vegetables. Because they're like flash frozen, it's like having fresh whenever you need it. So don't be afraid of those. Those are great to have. Yes, we like our fresh, right out of the garden kind of foods too. But if you have these in your freezer, then if you don't have fresh, you're okay. You still have it covered. Next would be honey or maple syrup, because all of us at some time or another want a little sweet or need a little something, right? And these are natural sweeteners. You don't want to use them heavily, but a little bit of these will allow you to get that little bit of sweet in without damaging your diet or your health. Next is apple cider vinegar. I talked a lot about this. That can be used as a cleaner as well as in your food. It's really kind of amazing stuff. It's considered to be anti-diabetic. So for my diabetics out there, apple cider vinegar. And I'm going to interrupt myself for a minute. I had done a Diabetic Minute talking about apple cider vinegar and said I was going to try the gummies. Well, I want you to know that I like the gummies. I think they're working great. They taste okay. They're not really expensive, guys. Goli, Goli, puts them out, and they're really good. And they're not, going to hurt to bake. Next would be healthy fats. And this would be like your olive oil, your coconut oil, your ghee. If you're not familiar with ghee, it's a form of clarified butter. It's wonderful. Those things will keep on your shelf a long time. And how about fermented foods? What? Yeah, like sauerkraut, kimchi, or pickles. All of that, very healthy for you right out of the jar, so that's a good thing. Spices and dried herbs. Things like turmeric, cayenne, rosemary, cinnamon, ginger, oregano, and cumin. Those spices are so healthy for us, whatever you use it in. So you want to have those around so you can spice things up. Onions and garlic. They form a flavor foundation for a lot of our dishes, and they are also healthy for us. So you should always have those around. And then long-lasting fresh fruits and vegetables, things that will last a while, like potatoes, sweet potatoes, apples, beets, cabbage, squash, carrots, citrus fruit, that kind of thing. They last a long time and will work well for you to have on hand. Frozen fish, poultry, or meat, use that freezer to make sure that you have something there. You know, there are lots of nights here where I go, I don't know what we're going to eat. Yeah, we're going to eat fish because I have that in the freezer. I'm ready. Healthy condiments like salsa, balsamic vinegar, mustard, the honey again, those things you want to have on hand so that any dish you want to make, you've got some stuff that you can add in to make it delicious. Eggs, we all know eggs are healthy and they're good for us and they will keep like 5 weeks on your refrigerator. So make sure you have eggs. And then other things like full fat yogurt that you can do different things with. But notice I said full fat because that low fat, fat free, they've added stuff. When they take stuff out, they add stuff back in, and the stuff they add back in is worse than what they take out. So get the full fat, okay? The yogurt, the sour cream, the cream cheese, the cheeses, those things that can be added to a dish to give you flavor quickly, to keep it healthy, and make sure that you're never caught in a pinch, okay? I hear a lot of my diabetics talking about, well, I didn't have time to do this or didn't have time to do that. You can put together a really quick meal if you have these kind of things on hand in your pantry. So gradually over time, add these things in where you have them and you won't have to worry about what to fix anymore in a jam. Pinterest can be your friend. Google can be your friend if you need a recipe, okay? I hope you will share this information today. I hope you will subscribe wherever you're listening. And I hope I found you safe. I hope I found you well. And I hope I found you happy. This is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic. May God bless and keep you until we connect again. Have a super day. Bye-bye.